Sunfaced, and I am back with my mansion project. And this is probably the angle that you would most recognize from what I've done before. Now, I am very near completion of this mansion in terms of I think I want to go and build a castle soon. So I'm very near completion of this. It's got quite a lot bigger. It's got quite a lot more functional. If I was going to make it perfect, I'd probably put in a safe that had a code. But I might as well do that in the castle, because that'd make more sense, wouldn't it? Like, you know. And then, tell you what I'll do, while we're just messing around, is... I don't want to splash, Let's put... Whoa, hello. Fodder. Pardon me, boy, is that the judge or the juju? That's a really stupid song, it's from Black Books. Which is a comedy with Dylan Moran and Bill Bailey. So, this is me old house, and I've made a number of changes. So let's do the entrance changes, and we turn around. Aha! Entrance changes. I have built a bridge. Yes, there are beacons coming out the top. That was merely because I wanted to mess around with beacons. So we have a bridge with portcullis and a number of other things, which is pretty cool. I like the portcullis. Impossible to put sharp bits on the bottom, unfortunately, because just the way iron bars work, you can get 2 on there, I think, regardless of how wide it is. Well, not regardless of how wide it is. I can make it wider, but I've had to move the towers and everything. So, this is my kind of gatehouse. Obviously, there are no walls, and if you wanted to get in, you could, but it's not meant to be like that. It's just meant to be an entrance. So, let's go into a gatehouse. Oh, that's reminded me. I was meant to put these in here, wasn't I? So, yeah. No, let's go across. Splooshing the water for a bit, try and get in. Very, very difficult to do. A talent I do not possess. Yes! Ha ha ha. So, it's the beacon. Boring. Right. But the interesting thing is, I decided that these should be guard towers, right? And in a guard tower, you should have everything you need to get by with. So there's nothing in these chests at all. But there are lots of chests for storing stuff. And there is a brewing stand, and a furnace, and a crafting table, and an anvil. Now I also thought, as we continue up to the top, that I would have some form of a rampart overlooking the bridge, which we'll get to in a minute. So I've got this rampart and it connects to the other tower, okay? And as you can see on the drawbridge, we've got the rope that you would cut to let the drawbridge fall. So I thought, well, hang on, if you're going to play this slightly realistically, then you need a bed, which we have over here. A bed. See, bed. And a totally glitching beacon. And it's not meant to be comfortable, it's meant to be a bed for a sentry. But if a sentry woke up in the middle of the night being attacked, he'd need his weapons above his bed. Yeah! So that's what I did. And the sentry on the other side's got that too. So, there was a quicker way down, but never mind. I don't want to fly through this. When I say fly through this, I mean I'm on creative mode and I don't want to use the flying option, as opposed to I don't want to go through it too quickly. So, looking back up, we have boats in there which you can put in there and go straight all the way back up if you have some driving skill. If you don't, you're going to end up getting out and walking the rest. So this is the bridge with the vines and the creeping vines on it, which I quite like, really. I like the fact they slightly obscure your vision and make it look a bit rustic. Now, it's a bit different. It's not well lit, this bridge, so as you can see, it's night time, no creepers, which is good because I don't want to blow my stuff up. And then if you come through here, you go into the tunnel, the entrance tunnel. There's an enderman in here, but never really mind. This is a circle, or most of a circle. It disappears in the floor. And then we have more vines, and then we have, let's see if I can get around the vines so it doesn't slow me down. I've got my tree tunnel. These trees have grown over here, but planted trees all along, they've grown all the way over, so you run all the way through greenery all the way down. When I say I created it myself, but it looks like it does when you have loads and loads of trees. So also I'm claiming. Hey Enderman dude, how's it going? Let's bounce. Bouncing along, bounce it, bounce it. It looks quite cool from this side, the portcullis. I really like it actually with the vines hanging down as well. I think it looks kind of like, oh yeah, bring it, biatch. The portcullis. Now, I am not going to demonstrate my total lack of skills. So we go through the garden, and then up the slope as usual. Total lack of boat skills. I'm so bad in a boat. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, that makes it look a bit random, but it looks pretty cool from here as well, the lights and stuff. And the windows. So, again, we come through our well-lit, lovely little inside a cavern. A mountain pool here. It's nice. The Hall of the Mountain King. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just like, I'm fairly sure this wasn't stone, but I've just realised. I'm playing this on 1.70, 1.7.10 instead of 1.8, just because it's allowed me to use what I need to use for the moment. So we'll go in here. Nice entrance hall. This is my final tour of the house. That's why I'm showing everything again. Entrance hall, obsidian roof, cool. And then we have our central staircase inside our lit room, which, don't forget, took me age to do, so I should use it more than once. Boom, boom, boom. All the lights turn off and turn back on, which is cool. So nothing spawned in that time. So then we can go up our little staircase here. See if I can run it. No, I messed it up. Not enough travel on the mouse. No! Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Right, sweet. So then we get to our crossroads. And let's go straight on. Let's go and say hello, quick hello to the beach. Just down here. Little beach, relax. Under this umbrella. Ooh, comfy with cacti and everything. That's pretty nice. And then we will go. Yeah, I'm going to do a full tour. So let's go this way. Run along here. Oh, it's getting nethery. Netherrack, netherrack, netherrack. That's why. It's my enchantment table. Enchanting table? For enchantment. And I had to get rid of the flowing lava off the walls. It was setting the bookcases on fire. Please put the cat out. It's on fire. So that's my enchanting table. And then I think downstairs. Obviously, I wouldn't necessarily do that if I was walking around this place. And then we're going down through obviously the doors, lights there slide back, and we walk through our light tunnel into the wooden parlors. With a quick flower feature to relax you. It's all about being relaxed, apart from that bit over there. The rest of it's all about being relaxed. It got a bit excited with the apostrophes by the looks of it. Let's go into the Acacia Spa. I bet this has been trashed. Oh no, it's been rebuilt. Oh yes, I rebuilt it, didn't I? Sit on the bench. Relaxing. Look at the massage table. Relaxing. Oh, and a spa and a jacuzzi with the bubbles and and then no lights. All natural. And then we'll go into my oak fields, which are pretty. Whoops. Hey. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Obviously, all oak planks and everything. Despite the fact this is all made out of acacia. The birch bathroom. Oh yes, indeed. Now this should have changed somewhat. Oh no, I've redone this one as well. So I can't remember what I've redone after the change. There's me shower and me toilet. Oops. Yep. And me bath and me sink. There's a really sneaky little thing you can do. If you have one of these, people just think you've built a bathroom, which is what you've done. But if you put a piston under there attached to this block here, and then have a switch like upstairs somewhere, pull it out, have a switch underneath, you can just jump through the water, and then you can be in a secret room no one will ever know about. Ah ha ha. There's one of my other videos demonstrates it. Search for secret bath entrance. Or secret water entrance. It's pretty cool though. Really sneaky. And then let's go down to my mine. So yeah, I've spent a lot of time building this, but I just decided that the way I like to build, the things I like to do, probably better suited with a castle with some cool battlements and some really cool chests and that kind of thing. I feel I can do some more intricate redstone work in a castle as well, like having a court there, you know, execution, different methods of execution, which is pretty morbid, quite funny. So this is my mine, all kind of miney with all the struts and everything. And then it's mine or it's yours, but no, it's mine. So that's my mine, which I kind of like actually. I like the way the dark wood worked. Jungle, and it's all jungle wood, which is why the jungle mine. The joys of being on creative, you can get a bit quicker than climbing the ladder. Oh, it's getting all very slow here. I think I've seen too much. I've seen too much. Très too much. Using all my memory, dude. Oh god, no, I'm not meant to do that one. Sorry, I was trying to cheat, but you can't. Right, let's get out of there. See, it closes. Right, let's go back up the stairs because I'm meant to be walking all of this. The reason I'm not flying around it is because oh, actually, I've already walked up there. I just want to prove that you can get around it all by walking. Because that's the point of it, dudes. That is the point of it. Let's walk on down here. Now, this is new. This is also somewhat sizable, this. This is the, how should we say, functional part of the house. There's no point in having a house that isn't functional. There's no point in having a house where you can't, you know, get experience, get food, do all your working, that kind of thing. So, we go down these stairs. We have a farm. Maybe if I stand up on here, you'll be able to see a farm better. Netherwort. Oh, do you like the lava ceiling? Pretty sexy, huh? It produces more light than glowstone, and it's cool to see lava over your head as well. I don't know if it does produce more light than glowstone, but it did seem to light the room up better. So this is all netherwort. Now, the reason there's so much netherwort, obviously potions you don't need that much, but breeding chickens, it's a really good way of getting experience, requires netherwort and a lot of it. So we got our sugarcane farm, which is automatic. And if we go, oh hello, stop bouncing, just do what I want you to do, thank you. If we look here, all grows to a certain height, and you can see the pistons behind it. And then when you open the box, it's a continuous flow of water running down, which is the beauty of this particular system. Open the box, it's a trap chest, so it pushes the sugarcane into the middle, and then the sugarcane floats into the hoppers, and you get... Whoops, sorry. And you get, let's use one of them. See? All of the sugarcane there. So then if we go along here, same system with the carrots. You open that, water flows down from the back, flows into the hoppers. Same system with potatoes, same system with the wheat, same system with the netherwort. Netherwort, obviously, fair few more hoppers, as you can see there. Obviously, you need to do some maintenance, so you think, well, how do you get down? But you can walk up, you see? You can walk up. 20 level you need to. I think I might have missed a couple of blocks here. I think there's one over there I've missed when I was planting the netherwort. What an idiot. I decided to make it grass because it's nice to run on grass. I could show you the... Oh, the netherwort. I forgot to say, the one thing about the netherwort that's interesting is that because there's so much water when this opens, you get ink as well because squid spawn in it, which is cool. It takes so long to replant, but you get so much netherwort. On the way out, I'll show you just how much you get. So, through the next part, into the farm, animal farm. So we've got 2 chickens, 2 cows, 2 horses, 2 pigs, 2 sheep, and an empty space for whatever you want. I say whatever you want. People really like chicken, because you can feed them with netherwort. So you can have 2 chicken farms, because they're amazing for experience. To get in and out, that's what the ladders are for. You just jump at them, climb over. Simple. Jump at them, climb over. Simple. Except I'm standing on top of the fence now, bit random. Also, if you go into there, you don't have to come back out and then go in. You can. There are gates. Just when it's really, really busy, like if you've got like 100 pigs in there, sometimes you can't open this without pigs escaping, and that's just annoying. So that's the easy way of getting in. If you go in that way and you're in like with the sheep, feeding the sheep, you're like, oh, I think it should be the horses. You can just go over the back, see, and the same with cows as well. So yeah. I kept a grey and a black horse. Or a grey and a grey horse. I don't even know. Let's open this, go through. We have snowballs. We have snowballs because That takes you into a blaze spawner. It's massive because I wanted it to be massive. Takes you into blaze spawner. So snowballs do good damage against that. This is a little bit dangerous, this particular thing. I did it because it's funny, not because it's useful. So you have to avoid being set on fire by the lava. Which, as I say, is more funny than it is useful. But, end portal. There it is. With the lava overhead as well. Just in case, you know, if you ever have a fight in here, you can just knock one of the blocks out and everyone will die. Which would be entertaining, at the very least. Right, let's go. We have one more room, which is the last room, and the only thing that defies my original description of what I wanted to do with this house. So let's run back on through. Oh, I was going to show you how much, oh, I can't do it without washing them out. Right, so all this beautiful nether wart's going to have to be harvested. So that's how much nether wart you get from 2 attempts. It's a lot of nether wart. I know what you're thinking. That's a lot of nether wart. And you're right. That's a lot of nether wart. You also get a little bit of ink as well. But to get the ink, I'll show you. There should be some in here. Oh, it didn't spawn this time. Sometimes squid spawn in it, and then when they spawn in it, you have to it has to dry out so they can die, and then you have to so you get the ink, and then you have to wash the water through again for you to actually pick up the ink into the hoppers. So that should all be running into the hoppers. It's so big you need to leave it on for a lot longer than that, but I can't be bothered. So just run to hoppers and then to the chest, which it's doing, as you can see. Yeah, it's going through. Although this is escaped because I kept on opening the lid because I'm an idiot. I was just glitching out a little bit. Oh, and I keep on opening and closing the bloody chest as well, which is going to cause pulses of water. But as you can see, it's all going into there. If you want to get it, there's a squid, which is in midair, which is weird. But that squid will die. And then you get the ink from it. Let's go across. Squiddo. Right, you can just stay on dry land for a bit. What I'm going to do is just for my own sanity, is just hold this open for a bit. So, just to wash all the nether wart down. So nether wart is really useful. The only thing is it grows only on soul sand, which is why I've done so much of it, because getting soul sand is not a trial by any means, unless you're really crap with ghasts, because you can't move around very quickly, so it's not that easy to avoid ghasts. But it's easy enough to get hold of. There are massive, massive beaches of it you can just dig up. But I find it quite useful to have a lot in your house as well. And nether wart's great for chickens, because they don't get attracted to it, so it's easier to get into their pen, but they still feed on it. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think they might actually get hungry quicker from it. Now that's total hearsay. Like, that is just me making crap up. It may not be true, but it works very well anyway, so that's all that matters. So that's all in there, and I'll replant it at some point, but I can't bother now. So let's go up here. It's getting, unfortunately, we've seen so much of the map, and my computer has been on a long time, so it's probably overheating a bit. So that's why, oh god, that's probably why it's being a little bit glitchy. Spin around the ladder, yay! Right, we have one more place to go. Hang on, I'm only walking on it. Oh, for God's sake, thank you. Wander across here to our last place. And it all goes into wood. Oh god, hang on, that's wrong. Excuse me, I cannot have imperfections like this. Disgusting behavior. Right. It's because I did it in the dark before I put the lights in. And, oh god, bloody hell, what has happened here? This is a disgrace. Can't believe I'm showing you my house in the state. Oh my god. So I knew it. Oh yeah, I knew I'd done it here. I totally forgot about this bit. Hey, let's build whilst we're on the bloody thing. Nice work. And then it goes down this staircase, you know. Staircase. Spiral staircase. Into the master bedroom. Which is very, very simple. To be honest, it has a bed in it. Has a nice picture on the wall. It has a solid gold roof, because why not? And it has a sink to wash your hands and teeth in. And it has 2 chairs, which look innocuous enough, and they are. This is the only part of the house that goes outside the perimeters that I set originally, which is that I didn't want it to be obvious there was a house in here. I mean, obviously the gardens give that away, but I didn't want it to be like just essentially a free build house. However, I wanted to be able to, in my bedroom, be able to see my handiwork, which is that bridge over there, because I like it. So then you're sitting looking out with your friend, you're like, mate, we need a drink. So let's have a table. Yeah? Table to put your drink on. Get rid of the table. It's floor again. So that is in fact me house. I am going to go all the way outside and pull up into an aerial shot the whole thing. But I think I'm going to leave the general shenanigans at that with this house, to be honest. I'm going to start a castle, which is cool. If I ever decide, I'll turn the lights off because it's the last time I'm going to be here. If I ever decide I want to import a house, then I will import this one because it is a cool house. And I like the front door because although you know that it's a switch door and you know the door's here, it's not that obvious. So that's a zombie. Let's fly. Fly me to the moon. Let's go straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Problem with going straight up is you can't actually load everything you want to. But that's my bridge and stuff from above, and then you can see the kind of beginning of the what I would title down here, the I don't know, forest tunnel maybe. But that whole mountain became my house. This whole thing has buildings in it. My bedroom's over there, the mine goes down there, the food supplies go out over there. God, the whole thing is hollow. And I'm really proud of what I've done there. It'd be awesome if you could leave a like, leave a comment if you think it's good. If you think it's crap, why not? Go for it, leave a comment. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But yeah, it'd be absolutely sweet if you give me a subscribe because I really think I've built a pretty good house there, to be fair. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon on one of my other videos. It's Unfazed signing out.